One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. This isn't just a quote. It's the belief of a girl who stood up for her education and at just 15 was shot by the Taliban for daring to pursue it. Her name is Malala Yousafzai. Like many girls in Afghanistan, Malala's story stems from the oppression of the Taliban, an Islamic fundamentalist group that violated many of Afghanistan's civil rights since 2021. Since the Taliban's operations, girls have lost access to education past 6th grade, and university enrollments have decreased by 53%. But why does it matter so much? Why am I speaking to you about university enrollments in Afghanistan? Because just 2 months ago, the Taliban barred female students from attending med school. Where women cannot be treated by male doctors, the impact of this decision has become a serious threat to women's health care as the number of female doctors decreases. Not only does banning schools for girls deprive them of opportunities, but they strip half of Afghanistan's population of their potential and puts the lives of women at risk. These barriers reflect the political oppression and systemic inequality that's not just present in Afghanistan, but exists worldwide too. Now, why did I pick this topic? Imagine waking up every day and going to school to learn something new. That's what I did today, what I did last week, and what I'll do tomorrow. But while we go to school, millions of girls are confined to their houses because the right to education is non-existent. Even in the 21st century, such a crucial human right is denied simply because she was born a girl. As someone who experiences firsthand the impact that education has on my future, it just doesn't make sense. Because when I go to school, I'm given more choices and opportunities, and every individual should have access to the same opportunities regardless of their age, gender, or country. However, there is hope. Despite the Taliban's efforts to restrict learning, there are many secret organizations and underground schools across Afghanistan that strive to empower and educate girls. For the students and teachers, this risky act of rebellion captures their courage and resilience for a broader future, and shows the strength of Afghan women despite living under heavy restrictions. As we sit in our classrooms discussing civic issues, we should ask ourselves, what can we do to help? With technology becoming such a crucial part of the world, we have the resources and freedom to advocate for girls across the world like in Afghanistan. Whether it be on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, you can spread awareness using tags, reposts, and following organizations that fight for girls' education. Organizations like these are just some of those that provide the funds for underground schools and online resources. We can show support by holding fundraisers and campaigns at their schools, and additionally, students can use their political advocacy to write letters to local authorities and politicians to push for gender equality. Most importantly, we should empower each other to challenge and change societal expectations towards gender roles. So, to conclude, I'd like you to recognize the power of your voice. Even if we cannot fix the damage done by the Taliban, we can be involved through online platforms, political advocacy, and community fundraisers, because the impact of education goes beyond classrooms. When a girl does not attend school, her options are limited. She's stuck in poverty and risks having an early marriage. But when a girl does go to school, she becomes a doctor, an educator, and a leader. She contributes to her community through her creativity and helps her country thrive. Because, as Malala Yousafzai once said, one child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world.